a million times by now, you know?
I'm no, I'm not using my main squad for this debut. I'm using my LA Dodgers squad that I'm using because I want to start grinding for Oral. And at least
Oh,
I'm
oh.
at least I'm not starting from the very beginning. Oh, I should probably.
You could get really caught up fast if you did a couple of moments, hey. Uh, the three, was it 3 stars, 3 points per? I forget what the Dodgers are, but some of those moments are wicked easy.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my debut of brusdar graterol. I I have chosen to debut brusdar graterol. I think he looks good. I am now starting my grind for the LA Dodgers, so I can add Oral Hershiser to my main squad. This Oral Hershiser card looks freaking amazing, so I am definitely looking forward to getting my hands on that. I just finished off Minnesota, so they're at 100%. Let's see. I usually show you guys new cards I got. I think my newest card. I don't think I got my newest card. Looks like it's the Todd Father Home Run Derby card. The Todd Frazier card, I believe, is my newest card. Um, let's see. Let's before I start my debut here. Let's look on the market. Uh, where are you? Uh,
It's a riveting video.
I am looking here, trying to find the newest edition, and I am not finding him.
Who are you trying to find?
Charlie.
Just filter it to the Rockies, man.
Do.
Filter it to the Rockies is up at the top. Have you found him?
I have. Uh,
How much is his buy now? It's like
his
44 or something.
buy now is 45,442.
That's not bad.
Hmm. I'll consider it because I could use him when I start on the Rockies for Dante.
Hey, if you want the
Although,
click, if you want the views and you want the clicks, you gotta have the newest cards, man.
all right.
I'm telling you right now. Somebody considering that Charlie Blackmon, considering buying him, will go on YouTube and say, okay, I want to look at some Charlie Blackmon debuts, some Charlie Blackmon reviews. That's what people are looking at right now. You know what I mean? Like the most, right? Like doing like Hanley Ramirez or something. People were looking at him, you know, 2 months ago, maybe, doing all that. But right now, it's like Blackmon and Chris Bryant and shit like that. People want to know how they. I have a feeling that Blackmon is fire.
All right. Let us finally use brusdar here.
Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Toronto
Brusdar,
Blue
everybody was real
Jays
hyped
and
about
the
him, and
Expos.
then when he came out, the hype kind of dropped some because, like, from what I got, it seems like it seems like he's a little wild, a little more difficult to use. So, like, if you're good with him, you're good with him. I would
Stepping
imagine,
up now, Bo
kind of
Bichette.
like
And we are
the
ready for some
Blake
daytime
Snell.
baseball.
Some people suck with him. Some people are really good with him.
He
I like
takes a
Blake Snell's
cold
skill.
strike, 0-1.
Yeah, 95 one.
Yeah.
Fouled away.
Yeah, I locked in Gavin Lux and Dwight Smith Jr.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it.
I think I did everybody
One
but
down.
Dwight Smith Jr. and then I figured out Dwight Smith Jr. is really good. That guy hits, man.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off one.
Well,
So let me guess. You are playing at home in Coors Field.
that is correct.
Ball and a strike.
Do you ever play in a different situation other than home, Coors Field?
At the moment, no, but I was. That's why I had asked you about a week ago if there was any minor league stadiums that looked they're similar to Coors Field.
I mean, I already told you, ship it.
Ship it, yeah.
Ship it, and Laughing Mountain, anything with a good elevation. They have the elevations right next to them, so
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
pretty self-explanatory.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully.
Yeah,
as
Coors
that
gets
rule is
boring,
straight.
man.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now.
All right, Teoscar.
I played enough of Coors in 18 during the stat grinds.
No balls and one strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a
Coors.
quick hold, 0-2.
Hitting quits.
I think they did a good job of bringing back the stat grinds, but making it reasonable.
Well, I mean, you're not doing stat grinds, bro. You're just doing inning grinds. That's a
No, but from
prestige is stat grinds, but you don't do that
No.
because you don't play online.
no, but from everyone I've talked to who does, a few of my friends who play this game who do a lot of the onlines, they say it's 1,000,000 times better than 18.
Into the box now, Corey Seager.
I guess, yeah.
What do you do versus lefties? 63 and 57.
Here comes the first pitch.
Who's that? Sound like crap.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bichette's got it. And
Corey
there are
Seager.
2 away now. Next up is Max Muncy.
All right, Max.
I bet he hits a homer for you or something.
To the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing,
Maxwell,
0-1.
that's my plan.
No, I'm talking about Seager.
Ground ball right
No, he
side,
grounded out
straight
to
into the shift.
short, I think.
Finds its way through for a base hit.
Make
Throw
sure
into
you're
second,
patient.
and
Don't be
he's safe.
swinging at them pitches outside. A good exercise for you might be to take the first pitch of every at bat.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
My friend Darcy.
Just to get used to seeing the ball go by.
In front of the changeup, and
Because from what I've seen watching your streams, you get like anticipation and stuff. Like you just
hit hard on the ground
you-
towards second, and that's
you don't
through
want to
into
miss
center
that ball,
field,
kind
base
of.
hit.
No.
Like, you know, like
Onto the
Yeah,
you
second
gotta
that's-
hit every ball, kind of. You know, and like
And
you want to
he's in to score from second
you want to
as the
try to be a little
Braves
more
stayed
selective,
defensively, came back
a
to
little more
factor
picky,
into that
you know.
one. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning
right.
will draw to a close. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is
All right, let's send a text to my friend Darcy here.
That's weird that that's a dude. Like, because my mom works with somebody named Darcy, and it's a female. Is that like the only male Darcy you've ever met too, or?
Yeah, I've never met a female.
hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
I believe
First
it.
will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box.
I'm just kidding.
Taking shots at me. You're a bully.
The at-bat on its way.
I believe it.
You're a bully.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the
I
strike.
would hope not. I got bullied when I was a kid in school.
No. Yeah, I hated.
Now a
I hated high
swing and a
school.
miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're gonna do some work at his place. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, you do some work today? You doing some chores or like some home improvement or some shit?
I'm going with Darcy over to our friend Mark's, and we're gonna put together a air hockey table.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. That sounds fun.
Yeah, our friend Mark just moved into his own apartment, so
That's
he
cool.
bought himself an air hockey table.
So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson.
Okay, Jock.
You ever see the foosball tables, but it's like hockey foosball, I think?
Yeah.
I like foosball. Foosball's fucking badass, dude. Like when you get somebody who knows how to play it on the other side, and you know, like I learned how to play it when I was locked up.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Way gone. Out to the tree farm.
Foosball.
Whew. That's all right. There, Mookie. We are now facing.
What's your outfield? Is it, you know, you got Mookie, Bellinger,
Mookie in right, Bellinger in center, and Jacques Peterson in left.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza.
If you weren't feeling Seager at the shortstop position, you could always throw, like I said, you could throw Gavin Lux over at the shortstop, throw Mookie in at second, and throw in another fucking another outfielder.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
All right, Mr. Turner, what are you gonna do for me here? Let's.
And Mookie plays the mean second base, dude. He really does.
Set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
How much second base did he play in the Boston?
Under this one is Grichuk, and
This is
they're
not Boston.
now.
He played like almost his whole minor leagues. He didn't come up as an outfielder. He came up as a second baseman.
Oh.
Yeah, he came up as a second baseman, middle infielder. You know, like playing. He came up like a brusdar graterol. I mean, sorry, Vidal Brujan. He came up like a Vidal Brujan. You know, playing like second center and shortstop and shit like that. You know, middle infield. You know, middle field.
I'm guessing he was never going to start in Boston with what's his face, even though what has it been 2 years since he played? Why can't he?
Yeah, at the time he came up like that. Yeah, it was like Pedroia's spot when as he came up. Yeah, Pedroia's a fucking bomb though. It really is. So tired of his ass. Give up, bro. Just fucking throw in the towel. Real wasted fucking roster spot. It's fucking bullshit.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a swing and a miss. And
watch out, old man.
Out here, 6 already. And that's out number 2. Riding in once again.
I must say I am enjoying brusdar already.
In there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7
how's that
straight
sinker?
strikes to start this inning.
Pretty good.
He's got a chance
Is that
at an
what catcher
immaculate inning.
calling for a lot?
Bases
Sinker?
are empty here with 2 men.
Yep.
Hard hit to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and the side
Nice,
is retired.
nice play there, Max.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin. And we are still facing our former teammate.
The second baseman, number 9.
Yeah, I've really
First pitch of the at-bat.
I really lost like the fucking the drive and like the grind for this game, man. I just don't have it anymore. a lot of the games, like the sports games right now and shit. I don't know, man.
Here's
Like,
Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is swung.
I've lost a lot of the drive to get the next card, you know, to get Poppy or to get, you know, whoever the next inning is, this and that. I don't know.
For strike one.
So I read it wrong for the last time. It's 63 and 54 for Corey Seager versus lefties.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Here's a shot to left
Wow.
field and deep.
Didn't you call that one?
Yeah, I told you. He's fucking nasty, dude. Like, it's just funny the guys you try to replace and stuff, man, because, like, yeah, Corey Seager's pretty good, dude.
He just cranked a nice 2-run home run.
Yeah, off a lefty? Lefty?
Yep. Off former teammate Hyun-Jin Ryu.
He didn't get Rookie of the Year in 2017 for nothing.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield in the
All right, Cody.
here now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out.
Make that 4-0 here in the third.
Yanked high and deep.
Damn, you only got 4 runs in the third?
Yeah.
And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
I'm just used to
Swung out and missed, strike
playing
3.
rookie, usually having like a shitload of runs by them.
With 2 gone, and in steps a former World
Usually in
Series
rookie,
hero,
if I don't have
Jock Peterson.
I don't have at least 8 to 10 runs, like by the third inning, then I'm not playing right, you know.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove
right.
he can adjust before you do.
Come on. Pitch it right down the middle to Jacques.
Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
The man who I guess the Angels would prefer to be an Angel right now, but for whatever reason the trade didn't go through.
For the start of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder Jonathan Davis. Starts him out with
Do you know why the trade didn't go through?
And he fouls this one off.
So I don't think I ever heard why he didn't go through.
I forget. I think it was just like technical bullshit. Technicality shit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the
Yeah, with the Jays infield problems, it was well, not problems, but what's the word I'm looking for? Backup, I guess, all backed up, and with the young kid, with all the superstar. Well, I would call them superstars. That's why we ended up moving Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to the outfield.
Yeah.
Because the positions he played, he was never going to play with Bo, Cavan, and Vladimir Jr. And it was a way to keep him in the lineup, and he turned out he came up, he was doing okay, then he got into a slump. We sent him down, and then he came back, and he was hitting like a monster. Like, he hardly had any power. Like, he would hit a home run every once in a while, and then when he came back from the minors, he was hitting bombs out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell happened? Where the hell did all this power come from?
HGH, illegal amino acids.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
the thing is, you know, the young kids back in the day, baseball was a lot older, so like you could you know, this guy is who he is. He's not going to change. You know, he's 28 years old. You know, that's the kind of player he is. You know, but now it's like, oh, this guy's 22 years old. It's like, oh, he's not going to hit for power, and you don't know that because they're so young that their bodies are still fucking growing. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, like you said, you know, the guy didn't hit shit for power, and then all of a sudden he hits for power now, and it's like, yeah, because he's growing up.
Nothing in
You know, he's
one
becoming
count.
an
Here it
adult.
comes.
Baseball is like
And he
so
gets him
young
to
now.
pop
It's
it up
kind of
on the
weird,
right
you
side
know.
of the infield. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
All right, that's
And he'll
another
get there
fly
in
out.
Plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Oh, cool. The entire July monthly awards program drops on fucking the 16th.
Leading off
Sick, another free fucking good player.
They'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload.
Tell you, these monthly awards
It's about
program
time
cards,
they
dude,
get something going.
you get a nice
And the
team
last
out of
thing you
them.
wanna do
Between
is fall
between
behind
Correa,
and have to
Didi,
score a
and
bunch
Belly.
in the 8th and 9th inning.
Come on.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It blows my
That was
mind
a
you guys don't have
nasty
these.
sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
I would like
But it's pulled
that
foul
one, but I
wide
just
third.
kept getting frustrated every time.
Which one?
Fouled off.
I want that belly one so
Belly.
bad.
Ready with another 2-2.
And so what are you stuck on? Like,
Well, some of
you
the
got
moments drive me crazy, but I
Can only battle for
most times out of not I can get
finally
through
set down
the
after an 8-pitch
moment
at-bat.
if I just
First
focus
pitch
and
to
get
him
through
on
it.
the way. Hit back
But
up
it's
the middle.
the game on All Star that I fail every time.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
I don't know, man. It's like you go into it thinking you're gonna fail. I feel like that's what it is. Like, you gotta go in a little more confident, buddy. You know, and just take it one pitch at a time. Take it
We'll have to leave it there.
like the World Series, you know.
Here to end the inning.
Yeah, but if like after 5 or 6 times of trying it and I don't do it, then like
After 5 or 6 times, then it's time to change shit up. Try doing things a little different. You're probably doing the same thing wrong every time.
And that's going to land foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control.
come on, brusdar, get a hit here.
Wow, what makes it
If
so
I
tough
couldn't,
to be a hitter is to be
if
able to
I
hit and
wasn't
change
able
his
to
speeds,
get
right?
cards like this
You're
belly
geared
and
up
stuff,
for the
I wouldn't play
fastball, all of a
this game.
sudden, he
I
pulls
wouldn't.
the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So it was a swinging
It just-
strike 3.
I don't know.
Brusdar Graterol sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he
Like,
is in at second
it's a
base with
computer,
one out.
you know. It's going against another person. Now that's crazy. You know, that's tough. But CPU, man. Like in 17 and 18, it was spam them high and in with fastballs. That was easy. Now they can hit high and in fastballs a little better now, but it's mostly just the same thing. High and in fastballs, change ups and fucking sliders and curveballs away. I mean, it's just easy.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat.
I mean, you have it set now. Do you still have it set to where on All Star you can see the glove?
Yes.
From the stretch.
You got that helping you.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I would give it another try, man. Seriously.
Coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals. Although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball.
Because I forget who it is from the beginning of the game, but I got the moments done, so all I have to do is play the game on All Star.
So you got okay. So you got stage 1. You're on stage 1 with so you did the Zenith moment. Right?
No, from the player program. I can't remember who it is.
The Bellinger program, right? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Didi?
No, not the player. The what's his face? It's either the pitcher or the outfielder. I can't remember who it is. I have the moments done. All I have to do is play the game on All Star. The 2 guys from earlier in the game.
Is it a player of the month program or what?
No. It's a player program. The 2 guys from 2 guys from earlier in the game.
I don't know, Jorge Posada, Kerry Wood, Andre Dawson.
Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood, and
Okay.
Kerry Wood's the pitcher, and the outfielder, what was his name? He used to be a Yankee. He was a J too.
Peterson now. As he sends it on the ground to
Curtis Granderson.
He'll step on
Yeah.
the bag himself, and the inning
Man,
is
yeah, those are the first ones, buddy. Come on.
Yeah.
The moments for Grandy, man, were tick. They were easy as hell.
Oh,
and then I didn't even have to do. They gave you enough moments with Grandy, man, that you don't even have to do the play versus CPU.
Oh, so if I finish those off, I can get them.
That's all I did was moments. All I have here is moments to do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 42 points worth of. That's weird. I must have had to beat it. It doesn't show it completed here, though. I had to have completed that because it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See you
6,
at 2:30.
7. That's 42 points. I had to have completed the Yankees on difficulty. It doesn't show it as completed on here, though.
That's lifted the other way.
But yeah,
Peterson giving chase. He gets there and makes the
5 or 6 times, and was it like the same thing every? How quick are you giving up if you don't do this in first inning? If you don't get like a good hit in the first inning, are you giving up?
No, I play the game out. I play the game out.
On All-Star, sometimes it'll it'll be 0-0 until like the 4th or 5th inning, or I'll even go behind 2 or 3 runs. But at some point, in the game, you'll end up bursting out for runs. But if you're fucking swinging at every goddamn pitch and not making any contact in the first inning, dude's fucking confidence is gonna go way up. And like this game, pitching is run by confidence. If the pitcher's confidence goes up, dude, it's so much harder to hit anything. Like, confidence plays such a big factor. You knew that, right? The confidence, right?
Yeah.
The pitch confidence? Alright, yeah. Like, damn. So, I mean, I could just see it. I could just see you swinging at every goddamn thing, You're probably swinging at 58-foot curveballs and shit, Fucking, and that's gonna boost his confidence up, and then you're not gonna get a hit the rest of the game. That's what's happening, right?
Most likely. I don't swing at ridiculous pitches completely way outside the zone, but
I've watched it. I've watched your
but I don't do it every single time.
90% of the time. Just being real.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Standing in, Mike Piazza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
When you do the All-Star, you still have it on the one button thing, right?
Yep.
So it just comes down to finding something in the zone and timing it. Yeah. Just wait for a fastball above the belt and fucking time it. The pitch speeds are a little faster, in All-Star. But, I mean, that's pretty easy to get used to. They're not as fast as Hall of Fame or Legend,
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know, I would love to see you, be able to play a little better content and stuff, what I mean? Just be able to get these awesome parts, like Anderson, Wood. Those are the old ones, Mark Reynolds is killer, and that was the easiest one I got. Mark Reynolds was so goddamn easy, man. I mean, with that one, you have to beat the Diamondbacks on All-Star higher.
In now, brusdar graterol, as he can't catch up.
All right, what are you doing?
How's that game going for you with brusdar?
It's going very well. He's already got like 10, 11 strikeouts.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this brusdar. He's really good.
Do you ever think of doing your debuts on a higher difficulty to show how the cards are on a higher difficulty?
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gavin Lux.
I could.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Have you ever won a game in All-Star mode?
Never. I have an easier time. I have an easier time getting if it's just moments. If it's just moments on All-Star, I can get those. I can do those, but I've never won a game on All-Star.
Damn, man. That's tough. I don't know what that's like. You know? The last time I remember being intimidated and being scared by All-Star games was in when I first started playing in 2017, and there was a hidden there was like a hidden mission, like a hidden quest or whatever you want to call it in the Conquest map, and it was a Ken Griffey. It was the first year Ken Griffey was in the game, right? So it was a Ken Griffey Jr. thing where you had to beat. It was like a set of missions, and the last part of it was to beat the Reds 3 times on All-Star, right?
Yeah.
And man, I had to grind through that shit. I lost one of them, but I won all 3 of them, and they were like all of them were like by the skin of my teeth, you know. And I was using at that time I was doing fastballs up and in this and that, and man, it was one run away, and I was getting the save, you know, and it ended up being against their it always ends up, the last 3 hitters you got to face are their best fucking hitters, and ended up winning on a pop out from Votto, and it was like I still remember that game, It's pretty good. But I'm saying, and then from there on, All-Star was fucking easy, bro.
Foul, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I would never intimidated by that shit anymore, man. Because All-Star is just be selective with your pitches. The thing with All-Star, I don't know if you've noticed people in the forums, it's a home run fest, right? So if you just need to contact it. Sometimes the PCI doesn't even need to be on the ball, just time it. I mean, you don't got to worry about PCI much because you got the one button thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's ridiculous, man.
Well, that was brusdar's 14th strikeout, so I'd say he's having a pretty good debut.
Anybody can do that on a rookie. What do we got? On MLB Network right now, you got 85 Mets at Braves. It's a weird game, hey, because it's a 4th of July shootout at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, and it didn't end until 3:55 a.m. Due to rain delays. So Keith Hernandez and somebody else must have had Keith Hernandez and Braves pitcher Rick Camp provided fireworks before the actual show at the game's end.
The 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in
There's
right
Keith.
Center for what should be
I like Keith, man.
What
I
kind
loved
of
his card last year was
what kind of pitchers do you use as openers?
Also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Relief pitchers, but pitcher. That's what an opener is.
So
the first time through the order is usually one of the hardest times, right? So, the Rays came up with this idea. Let's use our best pitcher, one of our best closing pitchers for the first time through the order, and then put in our starter afterwards, or more relievers. If you want your starters to have a day off or whatever. Why? What's up?
Well, I was thinking about trying it, and I just wasn't sure what. Like, I knew it had to be a reliever, that I knew, but I wasn't sure who I should use.
Anybody. That's something. I mean, an opener is pretty easy to think of. I mean, who would you use? Name me some names.
Well, if I was to use my Jays squad, my all Jays squad, I would probably try Font, because I know he was the one in Tampa who did it.
can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right
Font
there.
was an
He's gonna
opener
have to
once,
lower
yeah?
his sights
Yeah,
if
he was the guy that Tampa used.
Liner towards second. And a knock for him this
He did
time.
it several
It's 2 for
times
4 for the
during his
game.
time in their organization. I'm trying to think who would I, if I was to try to use it with
I don't remember
my,
Font doing it.
yeah, I'm trying to think if I was to use this current Dodger squad. Obviously, I ain't gonna use Jansen.
As he will swing at the first
Um,
pitch and line this one into
maybe
left
Jimmy
center, and
Nelson?
that's gonna get down for extra bases.
I don't know why you'd use Jimmy Nelson when you could use one of your stars.
They'll add
Is that
on
a
to
better,
the
you know?
total as the run scores all the way from first.
It's not for every team. You know what I mean? It's not something that you would use for every fucking team.
No, but I just thought I'd give it a try.
So now to the plate, brusdar graterol. This is popped up. Shaw in foul ground.
All right, brusdar.
And no one will track it.
All right, substitutions. Oh, okay. I don't have a Dodger on the bench. I'm up 12, so let's just throw Jimmy in.
Down. Jim Thome will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting. Yeah. Thome.
That's why you gotta love Jim versus righties. Put it right down. Put it right down Main Street. I want him to hit it out.
Jim who?
Tommy.
Now
Like that.
swing, and this ball
Exactly
is
like
crushed
that.
out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone.
All right.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. And he hits it hard to the right side. Speared on the dive.
Yeah, I'm at level 21
He was a
prestige.
victim last time up.
So I'm getting there. For Eric Thames.
First pitch on its way.
A lot of the videos that I've been watching lately, a lot of them are some of them when they get to prestige, they're the first one they're taking is Springer.
Who's that?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Was it Shelfie?
Over the mound.
No, I don't think it was Shelfie.
Throw in time
I would
for the
take him
third
too.
out, but it
There was
certainly
I
one.
mean, I like Jose Ramirez and everything, but Springer is just like his swing. His swing is top notch.
I was thinking of taking him second because I really want Eric.
Jose's the most versatile one out of them all. Play the outfield and most of the infield positions. So, guy who can play third, short, second, first, and left field. Fucking right, dude. You know, Winthane can only play first, fucking in the outfield. So. Not very big on Thames. I'd rather have Springer.
Change for this right-hander. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Grendel Gritchick goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Whoa, all pick Starburst, huh? Cool.
Protecting on
Oh,
0-2, so he'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
We're pretty stocked up for tonight, huh?
0-2 home. And he strikes him out
4
as well.
friggin'
So
bags.
he gets back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Alright.
Brendan Drury will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Welcome
back.
From the belt, the pitch.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Or however the song goes.
Bitch ass Posey and bitch ass. But Michael Kopech is a fucking bitch, dude. Straight up. Like, dude, you're fucking like 20 years old. You know, you're a young man. Go play some fucking. Go play your sport. You bitch ass Kardashian motherfucker. You know, Kopech dated. So, or he was dating a Kardashian.
Oh.
Yeah, he likes that fucking look at me, fucking pretty boy shit.
Can you tone down the swearing a little bit?
He's like, what's that? Oh, whatever. I mean,
I'm just
nobody
hoping.
watches your streams anyway.
I'm just hoping they still let me post it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays
Okay,
fair,
guys.
it's gone.
With
Nearly a big
the swearing,
play
I
to
like,
start the inning. Instead
is
of
I'm not sure
foul,
which one's more lenient when it comes to swearing,
clearly the long
YouTube
ball.
or
What are your thoughts on
Twitch.
this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability
I don't know
to get
what
that pitcher to
child
come
would
into the
watch
heart
your
of the
videos.
plate, and they did damage with it.
True.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time
But
for the first out.
for whatever it takes, you know, like
What do they
whoever
do? They got
watches
some
my
sort of
video
tech-
watches my video.
They got like a technology that scans it or some shit.
Do they? That's crazy.
One out, nobody on.
No, I'm asking you. Like, ain't nobody gonna sit there and watch your whole video to make sure there's no swearing. You know what I mean? They ain't got that much resources or time to do that with every video. They're not doing that. It's got to be some sort of technology where they scan the video for audio or whatever. You know? I'm telling you right now, they ain't got the people or the resources to be checking every goddamn video.
Certainly not right now.
Not ever, dude.
Digging in to try it again.
It'd take a lot of, I mean, it'd take a lot of people. I mean, think about how many videos are being uploaded to that every day. Every hour, every minute.
Millions.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
All right.
I don't know, man. I need to start talking to some people on my level.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And set.
I'm gonna join a community or some shit.
The second baseman. So
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All right.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count.
I joined a few communities on the PS4.
Turner has it.
Yeah.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And there's ball one. Jansen, originally from the
You gotta be almost done with that game by now, huh?
I am in the I'm in the top of the ninth, so I just got to get 3 outs here, and I'm done.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number
Yeah, I have to
2.
admit, I am excited. I really want to use that Oral Hershiser card.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike.
So where do you fall on the whole? I've seen on the forums and on a few places, and from talking to my friends and other people, where do you fall on the whole being able to buy and sell the third stage face the franchise cards?
Doesn't matter to me.
Pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams.
I don't really have a stance on it either way.
Both of these teams will look to move up the ranks.
You know, I mean, like it affected my my flip and whatnot. I mean, everybody was doing that shit, gathering golds and whatnot, but just what they
is credited with the
what they
win.
did, sort of.
So that just about does it. For Mark
I don't really
DeRosa, Dan Plezak,
have
and our
a,
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
concrete
You've been
stance on
watching
it either
MLB
way.
The Show. For more, make your way on over to
It is what it is, I guess, you know. Is what it is.
I can see why some people were upset about it, but I thought it was okay. I always wondered.
The people that were upset about it were the people that had just invested the night before, and they didn't invest fucking like 2 weeks beforehand. If you had invested 2 weeks beforehand, you didn't lose any money. You still made a little bit. Fucking, it's the people who like bought things and thinking they were gonna make 10% profit or whatever. Like the night before, everybody was hopping on, trying to buy 10 of these, 10 of that, 10 of these, 10 of that, and it's like they thought, oh, everything's gonna double, and then it didn't. But if you had if you had been on it like I was, fucking from the beginning, well, not from the beginning, but from like a good month, 2 weeks beforehand,
Yeah.
um, and, and you're good. You got to get them things at quick sale so you don't lose money.
All right. As I always say, until next time, take care of yourself and each other.